Do you need more than a will? The short answer, honestly, is yes. A will says who gets what, but that's not the only question when it comes to estate planning. Estate planning covers what if you're incapacitated or disabled, who's in charge of your assets and your medical decisions, or your minor children if you're parents of minors, who's caring for them during that time, and then ultimately who will be raising them if something were to happen. So you definitely need more than a will. Every adult in California needs a power of attorney, which says who's in charge of your assets and who's in charge of your medical decision making. You need a living will, which is what happens if you're on life support making an end-of-life decision ahead of time, as well as a HIPAA release, which says who your doctors can talk to so that your family members and loved ones can know how you're doing. And you need all of that in addition to a will. Whether you need a will and a trust is a separate question, but definitely a will alone doesn't cover all of your estate planning needs. Also, if you're a parent of minors, you'd want the guardianship completely covered. Short-term guardianship for an emergency situation and long-term guardianship for who would raise your children. We also include emergency wallet cards to make sure the information about your estate plan is immediately available in case of emergency. We include a letter to your children, a letter to their guardian, just so that they know how you would want them to raise your kids. If your children are very young, or if a guardian would want some advice from you about what to do in that situation. All of these documents supplement a will to make sure that everyone knows ultimately your wishes, your values, and your stories to pass down. All of these are important and necessary parts of your comprehensive estate plan.